So as you can see, I've done a little bit of tooling there. I've used something like that. Now you can focus with a pattern on it to go through this area here. So I'm just going to continue doing that and just finish off this other half of it. So I've gone around each of these little clock marks with the the angle and the pattern on it. And this one's just a flat one which goes in and just puts the pattern there. It's got a nice shape to it, so you can get in between the lines. Just a bit of there, a bit of there. Just add a bit of pattern into the backs. Still got a bit of shadow there, but that's alright. I'll hold it a bit higher up. I'll stop the just so that when I do put some dye or some gel on it, it goes into the little divots and little holes that it's made, and just gives it a little bit more character. As I said, this is just a how-to project, so it doesn't have to be too great. And on the outside, you might notice there's a different texture. Just another tool. Well, there's the camera. It's just funny shape. And the same process. This one I just twist around so it doesn't make a regular pattern. Just to give it some different background on the outside of the ring. So that's the sort of thing. Yeah, so you got a little bit of pattern inside, tooled around the outside. So there's, you know, the MeTime logo. The bit of leather itself is not very square, as you can see. It's just a chunk I had. So we'll probably square that up a bit, I suppose. So let's get rid of that and we'll use a little bit of a set square or something. Pick a corner, so let's see, none of the angles are very square. That's probably the closest one there. Yeah, so we use these two as the actual corners, and so to run that one down on that side, we've got to take a piece off. Square it up, sort of like that. You can see I've already made a mark there at one stage because I had this idea earlier to square it up. I'm just going to make a mark. And I'll get my trusty that's here, just a cutter. Little safety valve on there so the blade pops in. You're not using it, it's a trigger. And just cut off that along that line I've just made. be safe, I might go against the ruler so I don't slip and make a wonky line even wonkier. Pretty rough stuff. I mean, as I said, I'm self-taught, so this might not be the proper way of doing it, but that's how I do it. Alright, that's a bit squarer there. So they were the two corners, so let's do this side as well. We'll get the square onto the side we picked. Running out of room here on my desk. So every day I have a camera stuck on it as well, but let's have a look. So about there. You can see how much it was off. Like a pizza cutter, isn't it? So it's a bit squarer. It just means that we're slightly off centre now. So, well, we can fix that too. Let's have a look. What can we do with that? Let's grab a little rule. So that side's about a centimetre. That side's about a centimetre. So, centimetre. Oh. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm thinking these edges here look a bit boring, so what I might do is put a bit of a border around as well. So, number of ways of doing that. Probably the easiest is the tool I'm trying to get out of my tool roll without disturbing the camera. This little bugger here. Only just set to what you need along the sides there. Little screw in the end. Where's the camera? So you undo it, slide it back and forwards depending how wide you want it. That's probably about right for there. And just a matter of going and dragging it along. So keeping the edge next to the edge, it just makes a bit of a border there. Just got to be careful when you get to the corners that you don't double over. It's also good for stitch lines when you want the stitches sunk in and not flush to the surface. So you can actually put the stitch lines in. It's just something you might be able to do with this. Went over the edge there, so that's what I mean. Be careful not to do that. So that was done on purpose, so you can see what you shouldn't do. No, not really. I fucked up. Alright, so we've got a bit of a border there now. So what else can we do here? We got... Just got to find them. Oh, you could use something like this. And I could go around and put holes in. But we'll try that in a second. Alright, so this... It's actually for lacing, so... I might even lace the edges of this. But basically, where's my mallet gone? There it is. A bit close to the camera there. Might move away just a little tad. I don't really want to hit the camera. Yeah, hit it fairly hard. And you see you stick the first one into the last hole, so therefore you get equidistant marks. They're not actually going all the way through, so I'll just do this first one and then I'll go back, and obviously there I'm going to overlap 2, turn it around, oh, close the camera again, try that again. Yep, that one went through. up. Oh, the camera's moving, that's the problem. Let me fix that for you. That's why it was getting closer. It was slowly coming down, I didn't realise. Alright, and one there. Well, that one's going to be a bit different. So, what we'll do, I do have a single one as well, somewhere in my tool thing here. And no, it's not there, so we'll do it differently. See how organised I am, things missing. That's going to be a problem, so I might do it this way. And then start again. Bit of a gap. Bit of a gap. Because one of the sides is longer than the others, we've got odd numbers there. So again, I'm just gonna. Sorry, it keeps moving all over the place. And last side. Again, it's pretty rough, but and there goes the camera again. Yay! Gone around a second time and actually made the holes a bit deeper. You can see, and they actually go through all the way to the other side. Just, I'm thinking if I get some lacing, put around the outside here, so it laces around the outside. It might be nice to do another line in the inside here, maybe stitching, just to show the two different types. So I'm going to get my little thing here, and I'm going to adjust it. So I've got a micro screwdriver there, just in the end to loosen it off. And I'll just slide it just a little bit further out. Doesn't matter where. Tighten it up again. Maybe get the angle a bit better. Okay, so again the angle's not right. Let me have a play. We'll be back in 30 seconds when I get it right. There we go. So again, it's just on the inside there, picking a point, and just dragging it through. Swapping about the right place, picking up and starting again, so the inside. This time, instead of slots, I want little circles, but I want them equidistant again. So your mum might have used one of these when she sewed. It's actually just to mark out equidistant spaces. You can get wheels with different spacing. I'm just going to use this one here. It's fairly generic spacing. Pick a corner. and then just run along the line, and as you can see, it just leaves a mark where each of the holes are going to be, and then we'll go ahead and we'll punch those holes in. I always start in the corners, makes it easier. And last one. Alright, so then it's just a matter of getting a punch. If I can find my punch. There we go. So it's a set of punches. Come with different heads. This is probably the smallest one I've got. So that's the one I'll probably use today. Just clean that out a bit. Got a bit of the last project stuck in it still. Alright, you see it's just a hole. So just on those marks we just made. And again, just hitting it with my mallet, which is on the other side of the camera again. A lot of banging in this thing. I often wonder what my neighbours think. And again, you see it goes all the way through. Anytime you're going to stitch something in leather work, you need to put holes in. Because a lot of the leather being tough, if you pre-put the holes in, it just makes it so much easier and quicker when it comes to stitching. I'm not going to stitch this to anything, I don't think. I think it's going to just doing this for decoration. Now you can see that little wheel before left an indent, and so these holes are all going to be equidistant, or equidistant, depending on which school you went to. Just make my way around like that. Alright, so we'll be back in a couple of seconds when I finish that. Alright, give me a minute. Last couple to do. One. Let's see, we'll do a couple here. They're not exactly as equidistant as I would have liked to be, but as you can see, holes all the way around now, and the slots on the outside. So the slots are going to be for lacing, which will go around the outside just to clean up the edges, and then I'm just going to put a stitch line through here just to give it some character. Probably the next thing I'm thinking about doing is looking at some colours. So a number of different things we could do. You've got these, hang on, pick this up. These things here, they're called antiquing gels, and the idea of antiquing gels is you rub them in, they go into the grooves, you wipe them off, and it makes it look like, well, antique basically. Different colours. This one's dark brown. My favourite's mahogany. It's like a reddy one. There's medium brown, there's tan, there's saddle tan, there's a whole lot of different things. That, or we've got the old copper colour, the paints. This one's white. Got a pack here of different ones. Green, brown, black, orange, you know, all that sort of stuff. So we could colour it a number of different ways. So that's probably the next thing we're going to be doing. I'll go away now and have a think and see what we're going to do. But until then, me time. I'll see you in a bit.